Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. So today I am talking about something that is very exciting, and that is how to land your first brand collaboration on Instagram. So if you guys didn't know, and if you guys don't follow me on Instagram at emilygmyint, you would know that I work with a lot of different brands for my Instagram. So before I took YouTube more seriously, I was doing a lot of things on Instagram, with doing a lot of different brand collabs on my Instagram as a lifestyle blogger slash micro influencer. So I've worked with several different kinds of brands where they range from different makeup companies to different skincare companies, and also some other ones like food and beverage. I've also worked with like furniture companies. Today I will be telling you guys how to land your first collab, no matter how small you are as a micro influencer or blogger on Instagram, no matter if you have 1,000 followers or more than that. I will be telling you guys my personal tips and tricks for getting a brand collab on Instagram. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and then make sure you follow me on my Instagram at emilygmyint and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So on to the video. Okay, so I haven't really been doing the whole Instagram influencer thing for too long, honestly. So I've obviously had Instagram since like 2012, but I didn't do it seriously until like 2018. So only like 2 years, and even in that first year of 2018, it wasn't even that serious or good. So my biggest thing for getting brands to notice you is to figure out how you want to portray yourself on your Instagram. There is a lot of people who are trying to do the exact same thing that you are. And if you are brand new and starting out, you are starting in a place that is very oversaturated, and so many of these brands could find someone else. Just because there are so many people, and a lot of people's content is very similar, and the only difference is that it's a different person. So you have to figure out what you want to do, and you want to figure out how you want to stand out against all of the other influencers on Instagram. So for example, my feed is very neutral toned. I like doing a lot of different like clothing. I like promoting things that are very much, again, up my alley, like hair care and skincare products, versus some other people, their Instagrams might be all about traveling the world, or their cooking, or their food, just like all cool things. So I like doing things very simple, very neutral, very like also affordable. Style is very up my alley too. So that is something that I've been really into. So that is sort of like what my Instagram is. And also when I was in college, a lot of college related things. Now it's a lot of post-grad. A girl in her 20-somethings just living her life. That's me. So that is who I've tried to portray on my Instagram. So that's what you have to figure out. And so when you are posting, you also want to figure out what you want your feed to look like. And so when a brand goes to your Instagram, they automatically see what your feed looks like. So what I mean by that is what all of your pictures that you post on Instagram, what they all look like together on your feed, on your profile. So for me, it took a very long time to figure out what I wanted to do. If you scroll through my Instagram, you'll see that I changed a lot of my filters frequently. I was very indecisive in what I wanted to do. What I have currently is what I tried to do like 2 years ago with a VSCO filter, and I failed and I didn't like how it turned out. Then I went to a different filter, then I went to a different filter, then I went to a different filter, and then I think that's when I finally came across the one that I use now. And also, if you guys do want to see a video of how I edit my Instagram photos now, let me know if you guys want to see that. I do have a video showing you guys how I used to edit my Instagram photos. It's pretty similar to how it is now, but if you guys want to see an updated video, let me know. But anyways, they want to see what your feed looks like. A lot of brands, they want to see a feed that is aesthetically pleasing, and they want to know that you can take high quality, top-notch photos, because at the end of the day, these brands are reaching out to you because they want you to promote their products that they will give you for free. So you want to show brands that you are capable of doing that with the Instagram photos that you are posting yourself. So when I got my first brand collab and a brand reached out to me, it was when I was first starting out trying to become an influencer on Instagram. So before that, I had a lot of pictures that were with my friends, a lot of like fun images where I was at events, a lot of my sorority pictures, a lot of just like fun pictures, you know? So after that was when I decided like I want to do this blogger thing. So that was when I started posting a lot more pictures of just myself, a lot of more like styled images where I was showcasing people like exactly what I was wearing, and then I would tag brands in the photo, and then I would talk about what my outfit was in the caption, things like that. And so that was when I sort of like flipped the switch on what my Instagram was. And so when I was doing that, I also made sure to use a lot of hashtags too, because that's how brands discover you. I've had brands reach out just because I was using like hashtags about like, I don't even know, like small influencer, discover under 10K, things like that, because they are looking for new faces and new people. So make sure that you always use relevant hashtags as well. And it is a really great idea to look online for really good hashtags. Make sure you never use banned hashtags, because then your Instagram can get like shadow banned. I don't know if that's really a thing, but it's a myth that if you use a banned hashtag, you won't show up in like searches or hashtags when you search it. But I don't know if that's real or not. But anyways, those are things that helped me to get my first one. The first one that I ever got was with a hair company, and so they reached out to me through email. And another big thing as well is to make sure you have your email in your bio. So there is a option where you can put a button that has your email, but after doing my research and listening to other bloggers' experience about getting brand collabs, I have found that I have had more success with actually having my email in my bio, as well as having the email button as well. So in my bio, I have it where the last sentence, the last line is "Let's collab," and then I have my business email. So also, I found that it is very helpful for if you are looking to get brand collabs to have your personal email that you probably have right now, and then make a second email account for Instagram stuff. So for me, I have my personal email that I've had for forever, since like middle school, and then I just recently made an email like a year ago where I use it for just Instagram, and it's really easy to be able to sort through when you get emails from brands, because in my main email, a lot of it is like spam. Since I've had it for so long, it is really easy to get things lost in the jumble of that inbox. But with my business email, it's really easy to be able to see who emails me. Like this morning, I received an email from a brand, and it was really easy to see that versus the craziness of my main email. So that is what I would suggest for you guys to do. And I just have it where it's like emilygmyint@gmail.com, and then it's super easy to do that. So having a separate email is super, super important for landing those brand collabs. And then going off of that, brands really love seeing your true self and your true personality. So this is something that is super important, and like I said before, with finding what you want to post, brands also want to see who you are and how you will promote their brand and their products. So when they are searching for influencers, they really want to see people who have a fun personality, who they can see just having them promoting whatever product they have in a really fun and exciting way. A lot of times when brands reach out to me, they do have requirements of an in-feed post promoting this skincare new product that we have. We would like you to have it outside while you're using it, and take the photo and send it our way. So they want to see on your profile how you are doing that in your everyday life. So if you've never had a brand collab before, this is a great opportunity to show them how you would if it were a collab. So before I landed any brand collabs, I would just promote things that I had already been using and things that I really like. So that was like Target or just different clothing brands. Like I would always show my Forever 21 stuff that I would be wearing, or just things where you can tag them in your stories is a really great thing as well. And especially if you really like small businesses, they are much more, it's easier for them to see your stuff since they are a small business in their story, in your stories, or in your in-feed posts. So if you're tagging like smaller brands, it's really easy for them to see your content since there shouldn't be as many people tagging their account in photos. So that's a really great way to get your foot in the door, honestly, is to just promote even if you aren't getting paid, which is totally fine. And from my point of view, when I was smaller than I am now, I really didn't mind promoting if I wasn't getting paid. So that is something to keep in mind too. It is always just taking little baby steps along the way. In the beginning, a lot of the stuff that I did was for just product like exchange. So that means that the brand, what they'll do is that they will give you free product in exchange for a post. Most of the time, brands usually do have a budget for influencers, but if you are a smaller influencer, they usually will provide product exchange, and at the time I was super fine with that. And if they are a really great brand that I really want to work with, I would do just product exchange. And so I would recommend just starting off with that, and then as you start doing more and more collabs, then you can start negotiating prices. You could provide them with a media kit that you can make for them, show them the different things that you've done in the past, and they will probably more than likely negotiate with you. And then also another big thing with getting your first brand collab is try and find different influencer networks, and those are going to be a great tool for you in finding brands versus you just directly emailing them yourself. So I am currently a part of a few. The biggest one that I am a part of is Aspire IQ. I've been a part of it for a while. I do know that you have to have at least 5,000 followers and at least an average of 500 likes per post, I believe. So you do have to have quite a following and engagement, but that is no big deal. There are smaller ones too. I am a part of Influencer Collective. That's a great one for engaging with other like women, and it's really great to find other people who you want to connect with on the platform. And then I'm also a part of Babblebox, and there's another one, but I forget. But find those networks. You can always look up like influencer networks who will they'll basically show you what brands have campaigns available, and you just simply apply to them, and it's really easy to just apply to the campaign and then they'll work with you, and it's really easy to do it through a platform versus you attempting to reach out yourself. And if you're not established yet and you haven't done any like type of campaigns, then that's a really great way as well. So I believe I touched on everything to get your first brand collab. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'm sure I've probably missed something, but those are definitely the big things that helped me get my first brand collab. If you guys want to check out my Instagram to see how it sort of progressed from where I started to how it is now, go give me a follow at emilygmyint. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave those comments down below, and then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!